welcome back to my channel. I am Lina. If this is your first time with me, I'll be guiding you today through a power vinyasa flow. So if you are a complete beginner in your yoga practice, I would suggest referring to a few of my previous videos where we go through a slower sequence, perhaps less challenging sequence, but of course you're very welcome to try, grab a couple of blocks or books just so they can support you in the practice if you need it. And of course, you are very welcome to take child's pose at any point, even pause the video if you need to, just to catch up with the breath, grab a bottle of water even, and yeah, just set yourself for a nice, really fun practice. So we'll start today just as we are in seated position. So you can cross those legs or sit in your Virasana, if that is more comfortable. And just close your eyes. I want us to, with that next inhalation, reach our arms up towards the sky. Grab hold of your left wrist and just gently lean towards the right. Try and find a stretch across your left side, so across the waist, the rib cage, the shoulder. Inhale to come back up. Change the sides and exhale to lean over to your left. Try to ground through both of your sit bones. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, release your arms behind you, interlocking the fingers there. Let's open through the chest here. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you lean forward, bringing the forehead all the way towards the ground. Allow your arms to draw closer and closer towards the front of the room, just so you can get further into those shoulders. Great. One more breath here. Exhale. Slowly, we're going to come back up. Releasing now the hands right behind us, bringing the feet in front. From here, inhale to raise your hips off the ground. And as you exhale, draw your hips in between your arms and hold your L-sit. Inhale, shift it forward and up. Exhale, bring it back and hold your L-sit. Flex your feet. Inhale, bring it forward and up. Exhale, going back. Let's go for two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale, and now see if you can hold your L-sit. Tuck the chin in for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release. We're going to cross the ankles and the shins, come onto all fours. And as there will be lots of planking and just a lot of action on our hands, let's get warming through our wrists. So try and twist your hands so your fingers point now towards your knees, and allow your body to go around in circles. So just really getting into the front and the back of your wrists, and the sides as well, just stretching through all the little muscles, tissues. Change the circle direction. Very good. And then we come back into neutral, back onto all fours. From here, ground through your fingers, the 4 fingers, and when you inhale, you lift your hands, you lift your thumbs off the floor, and you shift your weight into those 4 fingers, and exhale, you slowly release your hands down. And we just continue. Slowly we reach the hands up, and also slowly we want to release the hands fully back down. So just continuing with this slow, mindful movement. Hopefully you're feeling your wrist already in a good way. Great. And we slowly release. Well done. Let's tuck the toes under. Walk your hands towards your knees. Lift your knees. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Try to bring your ribs in. Belly is active. Inhale. Exhale, hands come together and twist towards your right. Test your balance here, and of course here as we have this toe squat, we are massaging through all the little joints there. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, hands to the heart, we twist to the left. Feel the rotation through your thoracic spine. Very good. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, release the arms, the hands all the way to the floor. Lift the sit bones up. Keep your heels off the floor. Just try to find a nice, long, tall forward fold with your heels lifted. So belly, if possible, is glued to your thighs, glued to the legs. One more breath. Release your heels down to the ground, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, sink the hips a bit deeper. 2 more breaths. One more inhalation. Exhale, release your hands to the floor and walk the hands into your plank pose. Find your plank, reposition the feet if you need to. Push the floor away, protracting through the shoulders. Great, your upper body's strong. Your legs are strong. Activate through your kneecaps and through the thighs. One more breath. And downward dog, exhale. Find stillness or go ahead and paddle through your legs if this is your downward dog today. If this is your first downward dog today. Great. And just find your Ujjayi breath. And when it gets challenging, just refer back to the breath. This is all that we need to do. Good. One more inhalation. Exhale. Let's bring the feet to touch. Take the right leg back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Shift your weight forward, 1-legged plank. Inhale, back into your 3-legged dog. Shift forward, 1-legged plank. Back into your 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward. This time we hold. 3, 2, 1. And now draw the knee to the nose. We hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Look forward and slowly guide your foot through and in between your hands as you exhale. Reach your arms up and in front of you. Exhale, allow your belly to hover off the front leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Bring your arms back now. Inhale. And float forward into your warrior 3. So back leg is nice and straight. Your hips stay squared. You can keep your right knee slightly soft here. Very good. One more inhalation. Exhale. Now soften even more through your right knee. Send your left knee up. Hug the knee in closer towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Now grab hold of your big toe of your left foot. Right hand on your waist. Extend your left leg in front. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And we soften through the right knee, finding this challenging transition into pistol squat. If you can, let go of your toe, hold it here. Breathe out. 2. Breathe out. Last inhale. Breathe out. Release your hips to the floor. Roll back. Find your shoulder stand. Just a quick one, mostly for the core. One more breath. And slowly release your spine down, your hips. And with a bit of inertia, find your way into chair pose. Arms reach up. Inhale. Sink deeper. 2. One more breath. And forward fold Uttanasana. Exhale. Lengthen halfway. Inhale. Float or step back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Find your breath. Breathe out. Great. Feet to touch. Left leg goes back. Inhale. Shift forward. One-legged plank. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Come forward. High plank. Inhale. Push it back. And come forward and hold your one-legged plank. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now left knee to the nose and we hold it here. 3, 2, 1. And slowly guide your foot through and in between your hands. Exhale. Back leg is super active. Take your arms in front of you. You can here flip your palms. Face them up towards the sky. Good. One more breath. And release your arms behind you. Prepare here. And find your warrior 3. Good. Right leg is straight. Left knee is slightly bent. Great. And when you're next ready, soften your left knee. Send your right knee towards the chest. Bring it in. Hug it in. Great. And now left hand goes on your waist. Grab hold of your big toe of your right foot and extend your leg here. Breathe out. One more. And we bend through the left leg into that pistol squat. Release the toe. Hold yourself here. 3, 2, 1. Release your hips and roll back. Find your shoulders stand. So send your hips up. Arms on the floor. Really strong core. One more breath. Slowly begin to release your back down, your hips down, and this time bend your knees, lift your head, lift the shoulders, lift your arms, hold it here. Feel that little shake across the belly. If you want to, extend your legs. 2 and 1. Release knees to the chest, rock up into your chair pose. Arms to the sky, inhale. Sink deeper, exhale. One more breath. And lower down, Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway and lengthen, breathe in. Now back in your plank pose, we want to pause here. I invite you to join me for 3 Chaturanga Push-Ups. So once you begin to lower into your Chaturanga, just hold it there and then push back up into your high plank. So when you're ready, inhale, bend your elbows, back into plank, Chaturanga, plank, Chaturanga. Now upward dog, inhale, open through the chest, downward dog, exhale. Very well, a nice inhalation. Breathing out. One more breath. Breathing out. Let's bring the feet to touch. Right leg goes back. 3-legged dog. Now from here, I want us to try and bring the left elbow to the floor and wiggle the right hand slightly more to the right side. Hold yourself here. One more inhale. Exhale, well done. Slowly we come back, finding your three-legged dog. And now both elbows come down onto the floor. We find our one-legged dolphin. So send your right leg up. Breathe out. 2. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe out. Now look forward. Lift your elbows off the floor. Send your right leg even higher up. Inhale. Bend your knee. Now open up through the hip. Find that rotating pelvis here, but keep your shoulders square to the floor. Now if you want to, wiggle your left hand out to the side, and maybe here you find balance and you reach your left arm up, looking for the right foot. It's definitely not easy, but quite fun. Maybe it's not going to happen for me today, which is fine. Every day is different, every practice is different. Good, one more breath. And we release, okay. Release the right foot down, find your way into your high plank, and release the knees to the floor, and come up. Bring your hands next to the heart. With your thumbs, touch the area around your chest, the collarbone. Push your hips forward, bring the chest into your thumbs, looking up. Breathe out. 2. Last inhale. Exhale, well done. Let's sink the hips towards the glutes. Arms go forward, Halasana, child's pose. Catch up with the breath. One more in and out. We find our way back, high plank. From here, right foot lifts up. And now just bend the right knee, send yourself all the way onto your left side and allow the right foot to travel onto the floor. We find our wild thing. So sweep your hips up, reach your right arm up, and we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back. Three-legged dog. Take that leg up. Inhale. And downward dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. A breath out. From here, feet to touch. Left leg goes back. Inhale. Now release the right elbow to the floor. Walk your left hand out. See how that feels? Stay strong. Few more. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Walk your left hand back. Lift your elbows. Send your left leg even higher. And now look forward. Both elbows to the floor. Find your one-legged dolphin. Strong pose. But just pay the attention to your breathing. Last breath. Exhale, look forward. Lift your elbows. Now from here, I want you to bend your left knee. Wiggle your right hand out. Stay here. Or hover the right hand off the floor. Even if it's just a millimeter, maybe you'll find that you can reach the arm up and look for that foot. Definitely a tricky one, but yoga is supposed to be playful, so even if you come off the pose, that's really not the end of the world. Just have fun with it. Good, one more breath. Exhale. Super. From here, let's shift forward into our high plank. We release the knees down and slowly sink towards the heels. From here, grab hold onto your heels with your hands. We want to find our Ustrasana camel. So slowly shift your hips forward. Reach your chest up. Find those heels again. And pause here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, well done. Slowly coming out, sinking towards the heels, Balasana, child's pose, just for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. Great. Roll your spine forward into your high plank. Lift your knees, lift your left foot, bend your knee, and send your foot behind you. Wild thing. Left arm goes up. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, well done. Slowly coming back into your plank pose. Take a breath. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, breathing out. Well done, what a ride. Be proud of where you are, what you've achieved already. Take that breath. Exhale. All right, we're gonna bring the feet again to touch. Right leg goes up. Inhale. Now send the right leg to the side and hold it. Really activating here the outer hip. Foot is flexed. Feel the heat. One more in. And slowly look forward and guide your foot outside of your right hand. Great, we find our lizard pose. So from here, I want you to bring your hips as low as it feels comfortable, of course. And from here, we dip the right arm just underneath the right thigh. Send your right arm out. And maybe you do the same with your left. And as an option, you might want to bind. We stay here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release your hands down. From here, as we are in a pretty lovely position to go for a cheeky Kundanyasana Arm Balance, if you know what I'm talking about, bring the right foot to the side, bend your elbows, and find your arm balance. 3, 2, 1, Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Very well, a breath in. A breath out. Left leg goes back, inhale. Send your leg to the side. Flex the foot, leg is strong. Feel that outer hip. One more. And slowly guide your foot and place it outside of your left hand. Well done. Again, take those hips nice and low. From here, left arm goes from underneath your left thigh. Maybe you just airplane your arms out or you bind. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Release as you exhale. From here, look forward. Lift your left foot off the ground. Bend your elbows. Kundanyasana. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. exhale. Very well. Great. Now from here, looking forward, bring your hands a little bit wider around the edges of your mat, just to create enough space for our legs to go through. So we'll try to jump through into seated. So soften your knees. My advice is for you not to look down, but to look forward. And slowly land your feet down. Pretty demanding pose, well, demanding transition, but with time, with practice, it is possible. Okay, from here, bringing your knees towards the chest, hooking your fingers around your big toes, we slowly begin to lift the feet off the ground and slowly extend the legs up. We breathe. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let's open up the legs to the side. Try to thread your chest through. Balancing onto the sit bones. Great. One more breath. Exhale. Now flex your feet and let's try and transition into our straddle. So here the trick is for us to really flex the feet so we land onto our calf muscles. From here, make your straddle as wide as you like. Keep holding onto your toes or your ankles, lengthen here. And fall deeper, exhale. We stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Slowly to come up. Guide your legs back in. From here, another roll back straight into our shoulder stand. So really connect with your core as you do that. Arms down, legs go up, hips go up. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Support your lower back and send your toes behind your head. Halasana. Maybe it feels okay for you to relax your arms down, interlocking the hands together. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly roll your spine down. And for this to be smooth, connect with your core. Bring your hands closer in. So your hips, your sit bones land on top of your hands. And then your legs are going to lower down really, really slowly. Great. Just a little drill for the core. I always love doing it. Great. Now elbows go on the floor. Shoulders lift off the ground. We puff out the chest. Matsyasana. Bring the crown of the head towards the mat. We hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Come out, release out of the posture. Draw your knees in. Great. Hug it in, hug it in. And just thank your body for going through all of this. And guide now your forehead towards your knees, creating a tiny, tiny bowl out of your body. Tense all the muscles, point the toes, scrunch the face. Squeeze everything in tightly. And as you next breathe out, I want us to let go, extend the legs to the opposite corners of your mat. Release the arms by your sides and find our Shavasana. Take a breath in and out. Take a deeper inhalation into your belly and release it through the mouth. Begin to wiggle the toes and your fingers. Stretch your body in any way that feels good. And then bend your knees. Give yourself a hug. Rolling onto one side. And then from there, with our eyes closed, we arrive into a seated position. Find your posture. Find your breath. And notice how you are feeling right now. So let's take a deep inhalation through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Thank yourself for this time. And of course, I thank you for joining, for moving, and for breathing. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again very soon.